We are live. Why are you mad? Intro.
Oh, we have our camera! Reggie Fils, man!
Obi-Wan plays.
Yes, right. What's up? All right.
Obi-Wan plays.
Is going on, everybody? How are y'all doing? Did you miss me? Your boy was busy all day. I was out all day yesterday, bro. But we are back, and oh my goodness, this itty bitty console has the whole internet in a tizzy fit, and we're going to talk about it. We have a lot to discuss today, but I need everybody. We're at only 5 likes. I need everybody give the stream a thumbs up as you coming in. First thing you do, just say what's up. Like. Make sure you like. All right. Let me say what's up to the top 10 in the chat, and then we're gonna get to the news. Ladies and gentlemen, we got a lot to talk about. Josh, Lake Show, NWO, King Borjas, Pyro, Kibo, Thugs, No Sag, Tony, and Jamar rounds out the top 10. We doing it again, my friend. Muy bien. All right, bro, it is so real right now. I gotta stand up for this one. It is so real right now. We are 16 days away. Do you know what this means? In 2 weeks, 16 days is 2 weeks. Yes, I know it's 14 days, it's 2 weeks, but in my mind, 16 days, we got to make the time feel shorter. In 2 weeks, bruh. The greatest video game console of all time. Herson, I see you in the chat. Lake Show says, June 4th, we're not going to be playing it June 4th in the morning. We still got all of June 4th. That's a whole day, Lake Show. Waiting on the Switch 2 OLED. I'm always one step ahead, fellas. This chess, not checkers, says Khalib. Golden comment. And Khalib got to be the one with 20 Switch 2 consoles at launch. Khalib, you killed me on that one, bro. Hey, shout out to Khalib. Hold on, mute my mic. Bro, this cold. But I have it now. I have this cold now. So in the Switch tune, waiting on my Nintendo email. Khalib, Nintendo should have sent you about 50 emails, bro. They should have sent you about 50 emails, bro. Hold on, I need to blow my nose real quick. And then this is a lot to talk about. A lot. I really wish I wasn't sick still. But it is what it is. Like, nothing like my throat isn't bothering me. It's just right now I'm in the runny nose phase. All right? That's what it is. That's what it is. But, oh my goodness. Bro, we didn't even start yet. And Easy just dropped 20. Chat, show Easy some love. I might end up buying. Bro, Lake Show with the $2 chat. Sam, you gotta put on a shirt if you come on the stream. Easy. Chat, go crazy. Show my guy Easy some love. Bro, I'm riding these headphones until the wheels fall off. I might just get a microphone that I could clamp to my desk and just ditch the whole headphones, man. I'm just having too many problems with it. Right now, I got to keep my headphones wired, bro. When I unplug them and do wireless USB-C, for the first time today, they just stopped working. But Easy with the $20 super chat. Oh my goodness. I'm going to read his comment. And then Lake Show with the $2 super chat. Shout out to Lake Show. I need the chat. Man, so much Switch 2 hype. I can't wait. Who's hyped for the Switch 2? All right. Oh my goodness. Samuel just dropped. My headphones. Hold on. They're back. See, yeah. Hey. Chat, I'm about to order some new headphones. Hey, y'all let me know that y'all can hear me good when I plug them back in. Samuel with the 10. Chloe Mahoney with the 5. Bro. Bro. Chloe Mahoney with the 5. Samuel. Oh my goodness. My kids are like, what? All right. Hey, shout out everybody that showed Easy so love. Hey, we got a lot of time for the news. The news is coming. We got a lot of time. And we're here for it. Some crazy news is on the internet right now. We're going to talk about it. But first, let me show these guys some love. Easy. Cloud typed Easy. First, oh man. Let me reply. So much, bro. Thank you. Easy. And then let me show Easy some love. Then we're going to show Late Show. We're going to show everybody. Samuel, Mahoney. Everybody's getting love, bro. Easy. Undefined. What's up, Undefined? Undefined type Easy. Star Switch Easy on deck. Tony. Late Show. Cloud9. Bro, Herson just dropped 10. Chat. Y'all are killing it, bro. Y'all are going to make this channel so lit with the donations because we funding it all back in, bro. I just talked about I'm going to buy probably a new microphone. Hey, thanks to y'all, bro. We're going to make it happen. We're just going to continue to improve, continue to keep the content going, continue to give y'all that fire. Y'all going to keep getting that fire right here. Oh my goodness, bro. Herson. Thanks, Herson, with the 10. Chat, y'all went crazy already, man. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I got to put the money gift up real quick. Oh my goodness. All right. Oh my goodness. We're at 25 likes. I need 15 people. Let's get it to 40 likes. All right. 11 p.m. Lake Show is just erasing the day. He's Thanos. All right. Everybody that showed Easy some love. We're going to go through this quick so we can keep going. But we're not even going through it. We're letting it marinate because I appreciate it, bro. Easy. Simping ain't easy. Easy. Cloud9. Easy. Leem. Easy. Shout out to Kaleem who did our first Switch 2 giveaway. We are giving away another Switch 2 console on May 29th. Shout out to Mer. Jamar. Easy. D. Thomas. Easy. No Sag. Easy. Something about music. Easy. Jamar. Lake Show. No Sag. Lake Show. Cloud9. Lake Show. And Samuel hit that $10. Oh my goodness. Bruh. What do you have to say about that, Joshua? Easy just dropped another 20 in the chat. Easy. Oh my goodness. Bro, thank you. That's all I can say. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. All right. Samuel Mays with the $10. Sound like I was calling my son's name in the other room. Let the haters keep hating on the Switch 2. It will still end up on top. Facts. Samuel. I'm going to get to everybody, bro. Facts. Samuel. Facts, Samuel. Shout out to everybody coming into the stream. Give the stream a thumbs up. Switch 2 on top. Haters on the bottom crying in their salty tears because the Switch 2 has more power than you. Oh, man. The internet is mad over those Cyberpunk videos. That's just one thing. Oh, there's a lot of stuff. Oh, my goodness. How could this one little console get everybody in such a tizzy fit? All right. Samuel, appreciate it, bro. Who typed Samuel in the chat? We're gonna get right back to easy. Trust me, we're gonna get to Herson. I just gotta catch back up. Star Switch, undefined Samuel. Bowsette said, "Let's go, boys." True Green, get hype. Evil Hodis, yo. Cloud9, Samuel. Tony, Sammy. Dion, Samuel. Bowsette said she hears me. What's up, Bowsette? Jamar, Samuel. Dion, easy. Tree, yo, I'm just going to do the super chat. P-Taco, Samuel, Evil Holder, Samuel, and Easy, and then Herson with the 10. Here's 10 more for the headset. Shout out to Herson. I'm going to get a microphone, so I don't even need to have a headset. I could run around the room. I could do everything. I don't got to worry about a headset. That's what we're going to do. I'm just going to get a mic. And probably I'm going to have to do my setup to where I could just hear on my monitor, whatever I hear on the TV is what y'all hear. So I'm gonna set it up. I'm gonna have it right. I'm gonna do some tests behind the scenes, but I'm gonna get everything right for the Switch 2, bro. We gotta get it right for that Switch 2, bro. Oh my goodness. And there's another thing I need to order so I can have my webcam. It's stuff I gotta get right, bro. But Herson, no Sag type Herson, Star Switch type Herson, Cloud Herson, Hodis, Chariot Man Herson, Undefined Herson. Chat's going crazy with Herson. Jamar, Pataco, Dion, Tony, all type Herson. Let's go. Lake Show with another 5. Easy with the 20. I gotta show Easy love for another 20, bro. I'm just catching up. Let me type Easy real quick. Oh my goodness. This is crazy, bro. Dialing, No Sag, Easy. DR, Easy. Star Switch, Easy. Mega, Easy. Undefined, Easy. Evil Hodis, Easy. Dialing, Bowsette, Cloud9, all typing Easy. Tony typing Easy. Chat's going crazy to Easy, bro. And then after the 20 from Easy is Lake Show. So I didn't miss anybody. I can't miss anybody, bro. Thank you. Lake Show. Obi, you're my favorite YouTuber, man. I'm glad you like Nintendo the way I do. Nintendo on top. Switch 2 is king. Golden comment, Lake Show. That's right. Golden comment, Lake Show. Hey, chat, show Lake Show some love, man, because he didn't have to drop the 5, man, but he did, man. No Sag, Lake Show. Dion, Lake Show. Star Switch, Lake. I showed Easy some love still for the... Bro, man. Get so hyped. Thank y'all. I appreciate it. See. Now I'm hindered because of this wire. I gotta be careful. I can't wait. I'm gonna just drop this. We gotta get it. We gotta get a different mic. Man. All right. Shout out to everyone. Hey, Khalib says Nobi one greater than open. Hold on, Khalib. Just for you. Just because you mentioned Nobi one. Hold on. Where's my grill at? Hold on. Watch it. Joshua trying to. Hey. Kaleem, just because you mentioned Nobi one, we went and got the grills, bro. Hold on. Oh, they still fit too. No B1 back in the building. Hey, these are real grills too.
Did you not just see it?
Not just 14 karat. I forgot what the karat
Did
is.
you not just see it?
What?
The $5.
$5 super chat. All right, let me take this out. Bro, haters hating on the end. Was it 24 karat grills? I forget. But haters, Herson, Pineda, Chicas, $5. Haters hating on the end. Nintendo for the win. Win. We still gonna win. Man. We winning. Nintendo on top. Chat, show Herson some love. Herson, appreciate it, bro. That just hit my thing. I gotta have the NES still in there too, bro. Hold on. Wrong way. There we go. Hold on. We're just making sure. Hey. All right. Bro. Don't mess. Hold on. I'm messing up my mic. Hold on, y'all. I'm gonna have it right. Hold on, y'all. Just give me 1 second. There we go. Nope, not right. All right. Still not right, but it's all right. I hit my my camera. I gotta have the NES in there, bro. In the background, we gotta have all the consoles. But now I'm short. This is as good as it's gonna get. We lit. Shout out to Herson. Everybody show Herson some love. Then we're going to get to the news. We got a lot to talk about, man. We just be chilling. We're going to get to the news. Herson, they said haters hating on the end. Nintendo for the win. Let them know, Herson. Let these boys know, Herson. Nintendo on top. It won't let me respond. Anyway, let me type Herson. Herson. Easy. Sam. Hold on. Herson. Easy. Samuel. Lake Show. All right, we're going to get started. What was the other dude name? Who dropped it? There we go. And Chloe Mahone. All right. We're going to get to the news, y'all. We got a lot to talk about, bro. Chloe Mahone. Shout out to everybody, bro. Showing the channel some love. We're at 39 likes. I need one more person. 11 people. Let's get it to 50 likes. All right. Bro, so much to talk about today. Man, the original box for the GameCube, fire, right? Khalif. Yes, sir. We got it all, bro. Hey, now, you want to know one of the most fire thing is? That power pad, bro. You'll see the power pad for the NES right behind me over there in that corner. Right here. That's the same set I had for my 10-year-old birthday or something. We had the NES power pad, bro. Where we would run on it, jump. What y'all know about that power pad, man? Star Switch Gaming, we got unlimited power. Switch 2 is king. Somebody type Star Switch Gaming. Let's go. Power pad is a classic. Let's go. Type star real quick. Somebody show my guy Star some love. And we are lit. let's get. I got a lot of news. We haven't even touched the tip of the iceberg yet. Let's get to it, man. All right, how far are we in? 20 minutes in. We're gonna start now. All right, and really not in any sort of order or anything. No. This is where we're gonna start, bro. Nintendo dropped another creator's voice. I love these videos where they highlight different developers and different specific games coming to the Switch 2. Bro, let's check out this Hyrule Warriors Age of Imprisonment creator's voice dropped up by Nintendo. This is fresh breaking news. One of my most anticipated Switch 2 games. Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity on the Switch. Dope game. But it was hampered by the power of the Switch 2. Those frame rates in some parts of the game had it running like a slideshow. But with the newfound power. Let's go. Oh, Nintendo has power. With the power of the Switch 2. I can imagine that this game is going to have smoother frames than the previous game. Now, the game is still, because it has so many enemies on the screen at one time, there might still be some frame rate hiccups, we'll see, but I'm sure the game is going to be optimized and looking better. P-Taco says power up your gameplay. That's Nintendo's marketing for the Switch 2, power up. Let's power up, ladies and gentlemen. 16 days. All right, let's check this out. And this is my live raw reaction. All right. Let me turn it up. Growing up, I hadn't really thought about what I wanted to do. I ended up in the games industry as a developer for a gaming company. Hold on, this is what we're going to do. We're gonna make this a little larger, just a little bit. While we're looking at it, while we're reacting to it, let's make it a little larger, just a little bit. All right, let's go. Because I love games and I've always enjoyed making things. I wanted to do what I love for a living. Hayashi studied something in college that I could use in game development. In a way, I felt like I was destined for this career. Destiny collided. The game takes place during the imprisoning war. Bro, it's like all the way back in the past to the beginning of like Hyrule, the first king of Hyrule. This is crazy, bro. The story is gonna be crazy in this game. Let's go. Give us a thumbs up, y'all.
太古の封印戦争の時代が舞台になります。原始のガノンドルフの脅威に人々がどのように立ち向かっていくのかをゼルダ無双の遊びとして体験することができます。本作でしか知り得ない物語としては、封印戦争の戦いの側面だけを無双で描くのであって、ゼルダ姫が太古の世界に現れた後での起こった生活や、ティアーズ・オブ・ザ・キングダムでは仮面に隠されていた4人の賢者たちのキャラクター性も知ることができます。なので、他にも太古の世界に知られざる秘密が数多く隠されているので、ぜひプレイしていただきたいです。初めて無双タイトルを遊ぶ方にとって本作では迫力であったり、その中で世界を救うために大活躍してもらう体験をしていただいて、今回封印戦争の史実をそのまま描いていまして、そこで描かれることってそのプレイヤーの方が封印戦争をいかに戦って海外で救えるかっていうその人の物語なので、それぜひ体験していただきたいなと思います。海軍を一掃してで強力なボスには空を持って立ち向かうというゼルダ無双シリーズの要素に関しては Nintendo Switch 2でより深く進化させています。アイテムの組み合わせですとか仲間との協力などプレイヤーそれぞれの攻略要素っていうことが本作の特徴の一つです。Nintendo Switch 2で実現可能となったことは我々の無双タイトルにはたくさんの敵を出す。
Switch 2 is allowed for more enemies? Bro, I'm so hyped for this game. Facts, Lake Show. We are hyped for this game, man. This game is going to be dope. It's gonna be dope. Oh, I'm getting phone calls. I'm gonna have to return them later. All right.
というところですね。打者いいってものではない。
Bro!
やはり
Oh!
戦場
Frame rate's gonna... Was that 60 frames I just saw? Whatever I just saw, that looked amazing. Let me rewind that real quick, bro. That gameplay. That's what I really wanted to watch this video for, gameplay. Let's hear what the developers say.
実現可能となったことは、我々の無双タイトルにおいてはたくさんの敵を出すというところですね。
Why does this look like 60 frames?
ないんですが、やはり戦
No
場の
way.
臨場感であったりとか迫力
The
といった
battle
ところには
which
大きく
helped
寄与
the
する
turn.
ことなので、そこが一番助かりました。
やっぱそれと同時にや
At the
はり
same
任天堂
time,
スイ
that
ッ
looks
チよりも
so
高いフレームレートで遊んでいた
Play
だ
with
くこと
higher
も
frame
大
rates
事
than
に
the
して今
Switch
回実現
system.
している要素です。
With this
ゲームは
game,
人々のつながりを作れる
they just said it. Higher frames.
ものだと思っていまして、やっぱり別々の場所であったり
Live in
と
different
か別
places
々
or
の
come from different
フィジカル条
backgrounds.
件にあっても
They'll be able to
あの
experience the same
同
world
じユー
and
ザー同
take
士が
on the same
一緒の景
challenges
色を見たりとか同じ挑戦が
and
できる
sort
っ
of
ていう
become
ことが
companions
それで一緒に
embarking on the same
旅行に
trip
行った
together.
仲間のようになれるっていうのがゲームが人々のつながりを作っている
Best
っていう
things
の
about
の
games.
良さの一つかなと思っています。
Game
ゲームっ
chat.
てこう思い出の共有装置じゃないですけど、
Games are kind of like tools for shared memories.
ゼルダの伝説でいうとこ
Common
う
experiences players have.
ひびが入った壁だったら無理しなきゃいけないとか、
Bro, higher frame rate.
ガノンドルフがなんか丸い球出してきたらこうしなきゃいけないみたいなことって何かみんなでこ
These
う
experiences are
共
shared.
通体験として残っていて、それが共通のこう言葉としてみんなにこ
That's what
う
makes
シェアされるっていうことがあって、だからこ
Let's
そ
go,
それが魅力なんじゃないかなって思います。
Let's
任天堂
go.
のコンソ
The
ールは
Nintendo
こう常
platforms
に
are
ゲ
always
ーマーっていう
expanding
定義を
the
広げてくれてるなと思ってて、まあ、ゲーム業界にいますけど、最初ゲーマーってとてもこうどちらかというとニッチでコアな方っていうイメージがありましたけど、やっぱり今時を経て、まあ、ゲーマーって振ってコアな方っていうイメージがありましたけど、やっぱりゲーマーってとてもを広げ
Samuel. Let's continue, ladies and gentlemen. I gotta watch this again.
広げてくれてるなと思ってて、まあ、ゲーム業界にいますけど、最初ゲーマーってとてもこうどちらかというとニッチでコアな方っていうイメージがありましたけど、やっぱりまあ時を経て、まあ、ゲーマーって普通になってますし、ゲームを遊ぶことも全然特別なことじゃなくなっていて、むしろ毎日遊んでて当然ですみたいな世界に今なっていて、今回任天堂スイッチ2でそれがもっとどういう風に広がっていくのかっていうのはやはり昔からずっとゲームマーとしてとても楽しみな未来だなと思います。
We're going to get to what the internet is mad about. There's a lot of stuff we gotta talk about. All right. They just say available this winter. King Borjas with the $5 super chat. I need the whole chat to spam King. Type King for my guy. Nintendo gave me a badge on Facebook for being a top fan. I don't know what I did, but we're hype, bro. 16 days away. 16 people smash that like button. Thanks, King. Let's go. You heard my guy. Give the stream a thumbs up. King. Appreciate it, man. We are 16 days away. That's right. We are so close, ladies and gentlemen. So close from epicness. Man, gaming is about to change forever, bro. Gaming is about to change forever, bro. And we are here for it. So, that Creators Corner for Hyrule Warriors, I thought was dope. Day one, bro. We getting this game day one whenever it launches. I think they did confirm 2025. It just says winter now. Winter 2025. Did it? No, it just said winter at the end. Did it say winter 2025 or just winter? Available this winter. Because this winter could be February still. Winter, bro. But I think I did see somewhere else where it says 2025. There's probably going to be a December. Could be a November or December game, bro. So we'll see. One thing about Nintendo, bro, they are hitting us with exclusive games. This game only on the Switch 2. Let's go, man. Mario Kart World only on the Switch 2. Let's go, bruh. DK Bonanza only on the Switch 2. Everybody that showed King Borja some love, let me show y'all some love in the chat. No Sag Type King, Star Switch King, Cloud King, Undefined King, Dion King, Hodis King, Joseph King, Jamar King, showing my guy Chariot Man King, Lake Show King, showing my guy some love, bro. Shout out to Easy again for that 20, bro. Lake Show for the 5, Herson 5, Star Switch for the 2, King Boraz for the 5. Appreciate the support, bro. And Easy dropped a couple 20s, bro. Appreciate it. Appreciate everyone, bro. Everyone, man. I'm going to show everybody who showed love through the super chats at the end of the stream. I'll recap them again, bro. But I'm going to do it during it too as well. Man, Switch 2. Who is hyped? Ladies and gentlemen, the Switch 2 is going to kill it this generation. So that's the first thing I wanted to share. Bro, a game that y'all need to put respect on. Fast Fusion. Bro, check out these screenshots, bro. Fast Fusion is going to be a sleeper hit ASAP. What's up, bro? Hope you've been good, my guy. Fast Fusion launch game only on the Switch 2, and it looks crazy good. The developers did mention on X that they did update the game. So the game, it will be launching with a free update, and the different modes were revealed. Check this out. In dock mode, we have a couple of modes. We have performance mode, which is 1080p 60 frames per second HDR. That's dope. 1080p on this game is going to look fantastic. Balance mode, which is probably going to be the mode I'm going to be playing in this game. Balance mode, 1440p, that's 2K resolution. 1440p, 60 frames per second, HDR, high dynamic range. So that's what I'm going to be playing this. That's the mode I'm going to choose. 1440p, 60 frames per second, HDR balance mode. This game is a fantastic game, bro. Quality, they have a quality mode, which is a mixed 4K 1080p 60 frames per second HDR, menus and HUD overlays in 4K. And they have an ultra quality mode, 4K 30 frames per second HDR. Check this out. Super sharp visuals, ultra level of detail, ultra quality, 4K/8K shadow maps. Bro, this is the first mention of 8K on the Switch 2. That's crazy, bro. Y'all heard that? They all say 60 frames. No, ultra quality. The ultra quality mode is 30 frames because it's going to include 8K, bro. Bro, I got to type this out. Let's get the internet mad. Let's get the internet mad, ladies and gentlemen. Y'all want to do it? Watch this. Bro, let me look up. Let me get another picture of Fast Fusion. Bro, and it's only $14, 8K shadow maps on the Switch 2. Bro, this is crazy, bro. This is breaking news, bro. Shout out to Shinin Games, bro. They are a crazy good developer. Bro, oh my goodness, this looks so good. Bro, let me show y'all this image again, man. Bro. I was just like, can we have 1440p? Now this developer is saying 8K shadow mapping. We're gonna have 8K texture, 8K information on our screen on the Switch 2. That's crazy, bro. Hey, where is it? Is this it? Yeah, that's it. All right, let me hold on, bro. This looks crazy, bro. You got to see this image like on your screen. This looks crazy, bro. This might be one of the best looking. We talking about Cyberpunk. This game might outshine every game on the Switch 2 at launch. ASAP said, well, Sony and Microsoft both lied. Yeah, they had 8K on their boxes. That's crazy how the Switch 2 is going to have 8K. All right, let me tweet this out to get somebody mad. Bro, I don't even be replying to dudes when they get mad. I just laugh. I just be chuckling. All right. So, this is crazy, bro. Let me tweet this out real quick. Hold on. New tweet. No, not action and games. We got to go to the home menu. Now, but I can't be going to the home menu live on stream. Bro, Twitter be crazy. Your home menu, you don't even be following stuff. Crazy stuff be popping up. So we can't do that on stream. Let me go to the home menu. Make sure it's safe off stream. And then we'll switch over to the tweet. See, look at this. It's just a random Amazon delivery package video, bro. All right. Crazy video. All right, let's go. Let me add the image. Desktop. Bro. The Switch 2 now will have 8K capabilities. This, I said, bro, the Switch 2 now will have 8K capabilities. This console continues. I'm changing the title of the stream to 8K. This console continues to blow expectations out the water. Bro, the Switch 2 now will have 8K capabilities in fast fusion. 8K. That's right. 8K. Maybe I shouldn't have put this in all caps. All caps is hard to read. All right, let me redo this. Bro, the Switch 2 will now have 8K capabilities. All right. Hey, chat, give the stream a thumbs up. Bro, the Switch 2 will now have 8K capabilities. That's Samuel with the $5 super chat. Chat, go crazy. Type Samuel in the chat. Show my guy some love. Show Samuel some love, man. Show my guy Samuel some love. Broken. Fast fusion on the Switch 2. 8K, bruh. The developers just said it's going to have 8K shadow mapping. Bro, the Switch now have 8K capabilities. That's right. 8K shadow mapping in ultra quality mode. Just announced by the game developer. Switch 2 can do what your favorite console cannot. All right, that's the tweet. Bro, the Switch 2 will now have 8K capabilities. That's right, 8K shadow mapping in ultra mapping quality mode just announced for Fast. Hold on. Fast Fusion. That's crazy, bro. By the game developer. Switch 2 can do what your favorite console cannot. Carlo Charles 31 with the $2 super chat. Go crazy, chat. Show my guy Carlo some love. I'm going to show Samuel some love in a second, too. Post. What should I change the title of the stream to, bro? The Switch can now do 8K and the internet is mad. The Switch 2 can now do 8K and the internet is mad. That's the title, bro. The Switch 2 can now do 8K. 8K shadow mapping just confirmed for Fast Fusion. Bro, that is insane. 8K gaming on the Switch 2 is crazy. $8K gaming on the Switch 2 is crazy. Come on, bro. Let me post that same picture. Post. Oh, man. Oh, man. So, let me go back. And it's right here. Y'all think I'm making this up? Y'all think we making this up? Let me get out the thing. Wait, I gotta go back to my... Oh, it won't let me scroll? Oh, I gotta go full. Hold on, window full. There it is. So in ultra quality mode, 4K, 30 frames per second HDR, super sharp videos, ultra level of detail, ultra quality, 4K / 8K. 8K shadow mapping. Joseph say Obi is stirring the pot, and I'm here for... Oh, we stirring that pot, bro. We are stirring the pot. That pot is being stirred, ladies and gentlemen. Somebody has to do it. I got the internet mad. Oh, I can't wait till I see the comments on that. I just be reading them, scrolling. That dude bad. Scrolling. Why he bad? Scrolling. I don't know. I never get it. And they pull some people in, bro. I be watching some of these content creators going back and forth with dudes. I'd be like, why, bro? You don't even got to say anything. Just laugh at it. Enjoy it. All right. So, that's crazy, bro. Crazy. And Fast RMX day one. Y'all, that game, and it's only gonna be $15. $15. Crazy work. All right. But we got more stuff to talk about. Wrong thing. We got a lot to talk about, bro. There's so much to still discuss, bro. Shout out to everybody coming in. Yeah, worth easy buy. The game is only going to be $15, bro. The best $15 you're ever going to spend. Oh, and I forgot to talk about the handheld mode. The handheld modes. So, in handheld mode, which is still crazy good. In handheld mode, 1080p, 60 frames per second, HDR. That's gonna look crazy on a 7.9 inch screen, 1080p, 60 frames per second, HDR. Man, Fast Fusion is gonna be lit. And I'm almost certain the game has online multiplayer. Because the last games had online multiplayer. So we get this game, I'm going to be racing with the sponsors, bro. Crazy. All right. Check this out. Ultra quality in handheld. 1080p, 30 frames per second, HDR, ultra level of detail, ultra quality, 4K, 8K shadow maps. Crazy, bruh. Crazy, bruh. Crazy. Hold on, blow my nose real quick. Then we're going to get to the next news that has the internet raging. Oh, she didn't go to the homeschool thing? All right, y'all. Give the stream a thumbs up. We're at 58 likes. Give the stream a thumbs up. We live. We got a lot to talk about. Breaking news. The Switch 2 will have 8K visuals on screen for us to enjoy. The console is punching way above its spec sheet. That engineering, bruh. It isn't just, let me move this over. Too far. We're gonna get it right. It isn't just the spec sheet. It isn't just the spec sheet, y'all. It's the whole package. How the entire system blends together, works together to give us a final product. That's what we have to remember. Chariot Man said he's gonna be at GameStop early. Hey, we gotta get those Switch 2s, bruh. We gotta get those Switch 2s. All right, so that's Fast RMX. What do I still have? What do I have? I still have that up. Switch 2 capable of 8K gaming. It's crazy, bro. That's Fast RMX, and we're just getting started, bro. We have just touched the tip of the iceberg, bruh. New Switch 2 Japanese commercial. Let's check it out. Hold on. Japanese commercial of the Switch 2. Hold on, we're gonna get it right. Let's check it out. Turn up the volume.
お邪魔します。お邪魔します。お？
やばい隠しです。嘘。かっこよ。つけよつけいくよ。せーの。うわー。待って今の音やばい。
Bro, how they all held it and they boom and they're all hyped because of the magnets.
え、マリカーの新作じゃん。
やばい。
任天堂スイッチ2マリオカートワールド。
これさ、どこに行けるの？どこまで行けるの？
Let's go. Hey, Switch 2 Japanese commercials on top. ASAP with the $5 super chat. We gotta show ASAP some love, bro. We about to show ASAP some love. Type ASAP in the chat. They mad. Switch 2 is punching with the big boys, and they don't like it. By the way, Hyrule Warriors look incredible. Look 60 frames per second, right? Yes! Bro, that footage of Hyrule Warriors did look 60 frames. Yes. It did. It did, ASAP. Shout out to ASAP. Everybody show ASAP some love. Oh, I didn't. Everybody who typed Carlo, I didn't show Carlo some love for his super chat. Star Switch Dion Carlo. No Sag, Carlo, Slip, Carlo, Tony, Carlo, Undefined, Carlo. Let's go, bro. Chariot Man, Carlo. Let's go. Showing Carlo some love now. Show ASAP some love, chat. No Sag, Dion, Dark Knight, Undefined, Mike, Tony, Star Switch, all typed ASAP. Showing ASAP, Slipstream ASAP. Chariot Man, Jamar, True Green, Mike, type Carlo. Everybody else type ASAP. Avengers Assemble typed ASAP. W Evil Hodis ASAP in the chat. ASAP. Appreciate it, my guy. Give this stream a thumbs up, ladies and gentlemen. Nintendo is killing it. Killing it right now. And the internet is wah, wah, wah. Why can't my console do 8K, but the Switch 2 can do 8K? We had 8K on our box, bruh, and we never got 8K. And this console haven't even released yet, and they already have 8K in some of their modes. Show my guy ASAP some love. So Mario Kart commercial, and one thing you got to notice about the commercial again, no kids. They didn't show any kids in the commercial. Why? Because kids are going to want the console anyway. Joshua, do you want to Switch too?
Definitely.
See what I'm saying? So they don't even need to market it for kids. Kids are just going to want it. But they do need to target that young adult age, because from that age, it's going to expand to everyone, bro. Let's go. Avenger Endgame vibes. That's right. The Switch 2 is going to save the world. All right. Nintendo of Europe. I thought this was dope, so we're going to look at it. All right. All right, let's check it out. Nintendo of Europe posted free roam. Mario Kart free roam. Let's check it out.
You can enjoy free roam and go wherever your heart takes you. No roads? No problem.
Let's go.
Ride the rivers. See the seas.
Oh, this is from the direct.
Drive the desert.
Bro.
Or jump off from way up here.
No way.
You can go wherever you like.
That
even
was
to the
crazy,
edges of the world.
No fall damage confirmed. No fall damage confirmed in Mario Kart World.
Or there be fall damage.
Super hype, bro. Super hype, bro. All right. Let's get to it. We got some, ladies and gentlemen, new screenshots for Daemon X Machina. Bruh, this game, talking about games that look good on the Switch 2, Daemon X Machina. These screenshots look crazy, bro. Is this going to be another 8K game? Nah, but Daemon X Machina, new screenshots are available, and the game looks fantastic, bro. The game definitely looks good. So I already said that the Fast Fusion, the mode I'm going to be playing on, bro, some controversy. Let me pull up some Borderlands on the Switch too. Woo-wee. I gotta know how y'all feel about this. Gotta know how y'all feel about this. Borderlands Switch 2, bro. Now, Borderlands is coming to the Switch 2. Has been announced, has been confirmed. Day one. Day one pickup buy. The game looks fantastic. We're at 69 likes. I need 11 people. Give the stream a thumbs up. Let's crush 80 likes right now. 80 people. Give the stream a thumbs up. The developer was just interviewed and asked about $80 price point for Borderlands 4. And this is what this was the exchange between Randy Pitchfork from Gearbox and responding to a fan. Check this out. This is the fan. And a direct quote, Randy, this game better not be $80. Don't take the risk. A lot of gamers aren't going to pay $80 and feed this notion of constant increase of the price tag. We'll see how many people buy that Mario Kart World at $80. But here's the thing. Most people aren't going to be spending $80 for Mario Kart World. Most people are getting the bundle, the $500 bundle, which cuts off $30. We're really paying $50 for Mario Kart World bundle. But if you're a physical collector, there are a lot of people too who are, bro, Mario Kart bundle might have a higher than 1-to-1 attach rate for Switch 2 consoles. Here's why. Because there's going to be people that may get the $500 Mario Kart bundle and still buy the physical game just to have the physical game. There may be people that do that. And everyone who buys the $450 console will probably pick up the Mario Kart bundle. So we might have like a 1.3 to 1 console attach rate for Mario Kart World, bro. Because a lot of people forget this. When Breath of the Wild launched on the Switch 2, it had a higher than a 1-to-1 attach rate for a while. When the first few months of the Switch 1 console. So same thing might happen with Mario Kart. But check this out. So this is what the fan says. Randy, this better not be an $80 game. Don't take the risk. A lot of gamers aren't going to pay $80 and feed this notion of constant increase of the price tag. You are the CEO. You have some say with the price when it comes to your publisher. Here's what Randy Pitchfork said. A, not my call. B, if you're a real fan, you'll find a way to make it happen. Oh, that was savage. Oh my goodness. He said, first, it's not my call. He says, B, if the game is $80, if you're a real fan, you'll still get it. All right. This is his continued quote. If you're a real fan, you'll find a way to make it happen. My local game store had Starlight for Sega Genesis for $80 in 1991 when I was just out of high school working minimum wage in an ice cream parlor in Pismo Beach, and I found a way to make it happen. He said, if you're a real fan, you'll pay it. He's saying, all y'all fake fans, drop the price, drop the price, drop the price. Fake fans. Bro, that was crazy. Bro, that was crazy. That was crazy that he said that. So he couldn't deny or confirm what Borderlands 4 is going to cost. And he said it to us, not his call. His company is a subsidiary of Take-Two Interactive. So whatever Take-Two says, that's what's going to happen. And even Rockstar's under Take-Two too. So whatever Take-Two says, GTA 6 is going to be $100. It's going to be $100, Rockstar. So I thought that was interesting, but I will be picking up this game. Game looks good, bro. Game looks good, man. And it's a third-party developer at launch. Not at launch, but the Switch 2 version will be at launch with other versions, so we got to. It's low-key true, bro. We paid more for... Bro, you know how much money I was paying for Nintendo 64 games? Let's keep it chill, y'all. Hey, Lake Show, yeah. Tell them. Hey, they could... well, you know what to do, Lake Show, if it goes too crazy. But I remember, bro, those Nintendo 64 games were expensive. And I remember when I was in high school, I worked at a KB toy store, bro. I used to leave high school, drive over to the mall, Aventura Mall in Miami, and I used to work at KB Toy Store. It was a lit job, bro. I loved working in the mall. In high school, like everybody stopped by, you say what's up to your friends, and video games, bro. Looking at the different games that came out. All right, so I worked at KB Toy Store in the mall in high school. Right across from me was at EB Games. And you know what game they finally had on sale? GoldenEye 007. When I say had on sale, I mean regular retail price, not sale discount. But they had on available to purchase GoldenEye. I forget how much it cost, but it was over $70. And that was the very first game. I still remember it. That was the very first game I bought with my own money, where I didn't ask my mom or dad, hey, can y'all buy me this game? This was Obi-Wan getting his own paycheck, and for the first time spending his own money on a video game. It was GoldenEye 007 at EB Games, right across from KB Toy Store. Why? Because I wanted it. So, I hear what Randy Pitchfork is saying. If you a real fan, you gotta make it do what it do, bro. That's crazy coming from the CEO of a company, though. My guy said, if you're a real fan, you'll do whatever it takes to. You'll find a way. This was a direct quote. You'll find a way to make it happen. Now, we didn't get any employee discounts. So, I thought that was interesting. And still, this is going to be the big controversy all generation. The new $80 price point for games. Games are going to be insane. Oh, it's a war in here today. I'm going to start timing y'all out. Chill. And don't ever mention Astrobot or Spider-Man in the same sentence. We can have gaming discussions. They can have, as long as nobody is personally attacking anybody, it is what it is, bro. Now, in my Discord is different, bro. No toxicity, no negativity in the Discord. The Discord is chill. But in the YouTube chat, World War III, I don't care. As long as y'all ain't going like name calling each other, like going crazy to the left. Y'all can talk about gaming. I don't care in the YouTube chat. It is what it is, bro. But 8K on the Switch 2 is wild. All right. Borderlands 4. Borderlands 4 could be $80 on the Switch 2. Will you pick up the game? Would you pick up the game at $80? Let me take this person back. Hold on. Hold on. All right, let's keep it going. We got so much more stuff to talk about, bro. The internet. Oh, man. So, the game Fast Fusion is going to have a free update. Bro. We're talking about, like, all the cool stuff coming to the Switch 2, which is lit. Y'all got to remember, GameCube games are coming to the Switch 2. Y'all got to remember, Super Smash Bros. Melee was on the GameCube. I really think there's two gigantic GameCube games that would go crazy on the Switch 2. Mario Kart, Double Dash, Facts Lake Show, Double Dash, and Melee. Here's what I think Nintendo's going to do. I don't think Mario Kart Double Dash is coming for years. I think that's going to be towards the tail end of the system. Why? They're going to just let Mario Kart World eat. They're going to just keep milking Mario Kart World with DLC, more content, etc.
Wait, then what about
Super Smash Brothers Melee coming this year, bro. Mark my words. And when I say this year, in the next 12 months, because we're already halfway through 2025. Because here's my thing. I don't think we're going to get a new Smash game for about 3-4 years, if that. They're working on it. We're going to start getting trailers. We're going to start getting teases. We're going to start getting content. We're going to start getting character reveals. All that's coming. Never mind. All right. So, that was my wife. Joshua, close my door. So, Super Smash Brothers Melee coming this year. Why? I think Nintendo's going to use that to tide us over while they're working on an all-new Smash game, and use it as hype to get us hyped for an all-new Smash game, because I don't think a new Smash game is going to be with us for at least a couple years. So I think we're going to get Melee, and think about it. We're going to be able to play Melee for the very first time online multiplayer, legit, for the first time through the GameCube, Nintendo Switch Online. And just imagine game chat, where we can look at our opponent's expressions while we're doing those chains, unlimited grab chains with ice climbers. So, Smash Melee on Switch 2, when that's announced, that's going to break the internet, bro. And I think that's going to happen before Mario Kart Double Dash. Those are the two like crazy bangers for the GameCube. Are there any other like super crazy games on the GameCube? I think everything else is coming. Sunshine, we know that's coming. I think that was in like the reel, in the direct. Luigi's Mansion, we know that's coming. Wind Waker's going to be at launch. Soul Calibur. GameCube had some gems, bro. GameCube had some Bloody Roar. Was Bloody Roar on the GameCube? I remember that game. Was Bloody Roar the one with the dinosaurs? That was on the GameCube? Bro. Bloody Roar GameCube gameplay. No way, Bowser. It was. It was. I remember that game, bro. It was a dope game. It's a dope fighting game. Oh, this looks different on the GameCube. Oh, that's why I never played it. Primal Fear. It looks dope, though. Okay. We'll be here for that. There was a different than that turned in. Oh, that's the one that turned into animals. Yeah, I remember now. This is it. Hey, the more, the merrier. I'll take that. I'll take it. NBA Street Volume 3 Late Show. Oh, my goodness. Bro. But that would be a licensing issue with the NBA. They'd have to work that out with the NBA now. But we get those NBA. Because didn't we have Mario? Like they had Mario characters playable on the GameCube version? Crazy, bro. Crazy. So I'm super hyped for GameCube NSO. That's going to be dope. Bro. Who's hyped for Mario Kart World? I'm hyped for Mario Kart World. One feature that I don't think is getting enough attention is the fact that for the first time in a Mario Kart game, we're going to be racing on top of the water. We're going to be getting Wave Race Cross Mario Kart. I'm hyped for the water areas in this game. I hope we have, no, I didn't see any. But I would like this. All water course, where we're all on water, the whole course. Now, which one?
Wario Shipyard's kind of like that.
Wario Shipyard? Yeah. I did see a course where they're like, we're riding in between, like, what are the two flags, like in Wave Race? In some courses, bro, being able to ride on top of the water, that's going to be a game changer, bro. That's going to be a game changer. That was one of my favorite things in Sonic Racing Transformed, where you transformed into the airplane, boat, and karts. And we have where you can race as a boat once you hit the water. I think that's going to be game changer, because you got to think, in the previous Mario Kart games, you just go underwater and it was the same thing. Like, it felt the same. It was just we were underwater and you had a propeller behind you. I was like, we might as well not even have the underwater section. So the fact that we're racing on the water, it's going to be so much better, bro. Some of those gameplay footages that I saw where like they're on the waves and stuff, man, I cannot wait. Bro, internet's not going to like this. Well, let me, hold on. I'm going to mute my mic. Then we're going to get to this. All right. Bruh. Analysts have just gone on record to say that the Switch 2 is the most important console launch in video game history and will sell 100 million units in its first 5 years. We got to unpack this. We got to break this down. First, the most important console in video game history, the most important console launch in video game history. And here's why. First, we're at 78 likes. I need 12 people. Let's get the stream over 90 likes. Let's do it. We got to get the stream over 90 likes, y'all. I need y'all to do it, man. 90 likes. Let's make it happen right now. Everybody watching the stream, give it a thumbs up. The video game industry is not at its best right now, bro. We got to think about what's been happening all of this generation. This has been the most bizarre video game generation I've ever experienced. And I've been here for it all. Since the Atari 7800, bro. Atari 7800, my first console. I was here for that generation. I was here for the NES, Super Nintendo, Nintendo 64, GameCube, Wii U, Switch. I was here for every console generation. Did I miss it? I don't think I missed the console generation that I just listed. I know I ain't missed one in real life. I say all that to say I've seen the highs and the lows. This console generation has been the most similar to the video game crash in 1983, bro. Do I remember the video game crash? No, because I was a little kid in 1983. But I know about it, where people stopped buying video games. And it was just affecting everybody. This generation, game studios shutting down, game developers being laid off, game cancellations left, right. Yeah, PlayStation 5 just announced they sold out, I think, like 77 million, which is dope. The PlayStation 5 is, in my opinion, still selling good. But those exclusives from Sony has been far and few in between. Very few exclusives in the last 3 years or so. Why? They've had so many game cancellations from pursuing the live service wave, trying to be like Fortnite. What was the last game that they got, that huge one, Concord or something, that flopped? They've tried a lot of live service games that have just been canceled behind the scenes. Why? I heard that they were even working on like a God of War type live service game. Whole bunch of craziness. And they struggled with game output. So it's crazy. PlayStation 5 started the generation with solid game output and then fell off the cliff. Look at Xbox. Xbox hitting their stride right now. They're starting to hit their stride to everyone's benefit because everybody's getting their games now. Why? Because they messed up at the beginning of the generation. The beginning of this generation, Xbox had no games for the first 3 years. 0 exclusives. And because of that, the console struggled. The console is not selling. And now they have to put their games on other platforms to get sales for their games, which they're still going to be cool. They're still going to be fine. My point is, the games industry is struggling this generation. Even with the pricing of consoles, every single generation, Avenger says the best Xbox was a 360 hands down, and that's a fact. Xbox 360 was prime Xbox, and they're never going to get that back. Shout out to, I like my Xbox 360. One of the golden controllers, bro. That's why I like this controller so much. This is why I feel the Switch 2 Pro controller is going to be the best controller ever. It has the Xbox 360 feel to it, bro. The offset joysticks, bro, because Nintendo didn't always have offset sticks. Let me prove this point. That's why we have the game room up. Hold on. Man, this is why I need my mic, bro. I got to take off my mic. Y'all can still hear me, though. Bro, for the Wii and Wii U, I hated those Pro controllers. Let me show y'all. You see this right here? This is the Wii Pro controller. Up here, I have the Wii U Pro controller. Let's look at both these Pro controllers. We have those. Oh, let me stop lying. ASAP, facts. Hey, ASAP, set the record straight, bro. The GameCube is offset. That's why the GameCube, one of the greatest controllers of all time. Facts, ASAP. Facts, ASAP. GameCube, those offset sticks, and just everything about the GameCube controller, bro. It just like melts into your hand. Why after like 20, 30 years, GameCube controller is still one of the... Let me get my wireless GameCube controller. Hold on, we're getting it all. Hold on. That's why the game room is here. Hold on. Hold on. Let me get the GameCube controller. Bruh, where's mine? Alright. Alright, I'm leaving the actual GameCube controller. It's on the shelf right here. But I'm leaving that up here. I got my wireless one. I got my wireless GameCube controller. This is a third party. This is one of the dopest controllers on the Switch One. Why? It has 4 shoulder buttons, boy. Bruh. This controller would be my main controller on the Switch 2 if it had HD rumble and gyro aiming. If Nintendo made a first party GameCube controller with HD rumble 2 and gyro aiming, day one. I'll probably still use a Pro controller. First controller with analog triggers too. That's right. That's right. It did have the analog triggers that Sony copied. This one is just digital. But y'all gonna make me do it, bro. Y'all gonna make me get my GameCube controller, the real one. Now I'm gonna leave it. It had where you press it and it was pressure sensitive. The more you press down on the analog stick, the more intense Luigi's vacuum would be. Y'all don't know about that. Bro, Luigi's Mansion on the GameCube NSO is going to be crazy. I'm going to beat that game again. It's a short game, to like 4 hours to beat. We're at 87 likes. I need 13 people. Give the stream a thumbs up. Let's get it to 100 likes. Back to what I was saying. Nintendo took a step back with the Wii. A lot of people forget the Wii had a Pro Controller. The Wii Pro Controller, right here. The symmetrical stick placements. Didn't like it. And then with the Wii U, my kids cut the cord. This was obsolete at the time. We stopped using it. The Wii U Pro Controller, man, it's all chewed up. Kids, bro. Had symmetrical stick placements. Even though the Wii U gamepad, though, I loved both sticks at the top. It's just something about putting your thumbs down here at the top, because you naturally keep your thumbs right here. So the Wii U's placement where they were both at the top was actually fire, bro. I like that. But the off-stick placement of the GameCube Pro Controller, perfect, bro. This controller is so good, man. And what makes this controller run circles around every other controller? The battery life, bro. 40 hours battery life. You never have to worry about this controller dying, bro. I forgot why I was talking about a controller. I know what I was talking about, but why the Switch 2 is the most important console launch of all time. The console industry, video game industry, is struggling. It was the video game crash in 1983, struggling. And you know who saved the day? Nintendo. 1985, when that NES dropped in the US, when the NES dropped, Nintendo Entertainment System in 1980. I didn't even know I was going to talk about this, but we got on our 1985 NES shirt. When the NES launched in the US in 1985, Nintendo single-handedly saved video games. L, what's up, bro? They saved video games. ASAP with the $10 super chat. Where you at? Everybody say ASAP. 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 Show my guy ASAP some love, bro. I need the whole chat. Go crazy. Type ASAP in the chat. Chat. Type ASAP. Chat, go crazy. Show ASAP some love. I'm going to read ASAP's comment. I'm going to read his comment in a sec. Well, right now, not even a sec. Switch 2 is the most important product launch in gaming history. That's what these analysts are saying. When everything seems dark and bleak, count on Daddy Nintendo to save gaming again. Be mad, haters. We lit. Hey, shout out to ASAP. Chat, go crazy. Type ASAP. ASAP, appreciate the $10, man. Bowsette, ASAP. No Sag, ASAP. Dion, ASAP. Star Switch Facts. Dark Knight, ASAP. Tony, ASAP. L, ASAP. Anthony, ASAP. Cloud9, ASAP. Jamar, ASAP. Avengers, ASAP. Star Switch, ASAP. Bustin' Justin, what's up, my guy? ASAP. Slipstream, ASAP. Marcus, ASAP. Marcus, what's up, bro? I see you, man. Undefined, what's up, Undefined? I see some of the sponsors in the chat. What's up, bro? Hope you're doing good, Undefined. So that's facts, ASAP, and that's exactly what I'm getting to. In 1983, when the video game console crashed, it was Nintendo with, y'all see this right here? This is why we have the game room set up, bro. This is why we have the game room set up, bro. Hold on, let me just move it over. Y'all see this right here? The NES? Y'all see that cartridge right there? That is the same, that's not the same exact cartridge that I had as a kid, but it was the game that I had as a kid. My dad bought me the Power Pack that had Mario, Duck Hunt, and Track and Field, all three in one cartridge. This console, not the Power Pad version, but the console in general, this saved video games in 1983, bruh. In 1983, the NES saved video games. Why? They brought back quality gaming, because those Atari games were trash. Quality gaming. They had the official, where's my seal of quality? They had on every cartridge. Is it on that cartridge? It's not on that one, because that came with this. Oh yes, it is. This is. Let me show y'all. Let me show y'all, bro. Let me show y'all, bro. This is why the game room is here, bro. And we ain't going nowhere, bro. I need to get my mic. I'm gonna invest in a new mic, though. Bro. Oh, my lights probably came in the mail. I need to set up my lights in my game room today. We got some LED lights that you could control. But, all right. On every cartridge, you had this. The Nintendo official seal of quality. Look, right here. Right here on the cartridge. It says, it's a little sticker right here. And it says official seal of quality. Why? It lets you know that these games have been played and tested before they got the green light to come on the system. The official seal of quality. That's what Nintendo used to do. Put my NES back on screen. Hold on. We gotta get it right, bro. I'm particular about having it right. Hold on. That's what Nintendo used to do. No, we don't have it right. Whatever. That's what Nintendo used to do. And my Wii wheel just fell. Bruh. That's why I don't be messing with my camera. All right. I might buy a new camera too, a webcam. We'll see. But you know what? I might get a camera where you could like control like the movement, where it could actually move. We might do that, bro. I'm gonna look into stuff. I'm gonna look into some stuff for my game room. But my point is, Nintendo saved the video game industry. And look at where we're at right now. Hold on, y'all. All right, I'm going to leave the camera alone. The video game industry is in turmoil. They're in where, for the first time, or let me go back to how Nintendo saved it in 1985. This game right here, Mario Brothers, the most important video game ever made. The most important video game ever made. It let the masses know video games are not trash. That you can play quality games. And everybody just started buying video games again and got back excited for video games. What's going on right now in the video game world? People are frustrated, irritated, agitated to what's going on, man. This is the first generation. Every other generation in video games, console prices went down. You had slim versions. You had price cuts. This is the first video game generation where console prices just continue to rise. PlayStation raised the prices of their system. They already did. Because I remember at launch, PlayStation All Digital was $400. How much is the All Digital PS5 right now? Is it $500? PS5. $450. First thing I saw was the Slim console for $449. Slim console for $500 at Best Buy. Let me see at the official PlayStation store. So y'all could see for yourselves. Buy now. Oh my goodness. PlayStation Slim is $500, bro. PlayStation Slim, $500. Usually, no, officially it's $500 on the PlayStation store. Is this with the disc drive or without? Let me see. Bro, the covers are $65 just to change the color of the console? My point is, console prices went up instead of going down. Crazy for this generation. First time ever in a generation. Consistently too. Xbox consoles went up by $80 and $100 recently. Everybody, and Microsoft announced $80 games are coming. They're not avoidable. They are coming. Bro, we're at 91 likes. I need 9 people to give the stream a thumbs up. Let's crush 100 likes. For the first time ever. What does that mean? The video game industry enthusiasm is down. Game releases are meh. Here comes the Switch 2. Mario Kart World, hype, looks crazy. Donkey Kong Bonanza, hyped, look crazy. The first party games are gonna be lit. And now we have Cyberpunk 2077 being compared to the PlayStation 5 version. Cyberpunk 2077 on the Switch 2 outputting now in 4K. The internet is upset. But it could save gaming. Nintendo having great first-party games, great third-party games could revitalize the industry. This is why I say it could revitalize the industry, not just because of hype enthusiasm, but hard numbers. Revenue. These studios need game sales. These studios need to continue to pay their developers. And if third-party games take off on the Switch 2, which I think they will, Nintendo could once again single-handedly save gaming. And so this is why I agree with what this analyst has just said. analyst says Switch 2 is the most important console launch in video game history and will sell 100 million units in its first 5 years. I hope it do sell 100 million in its first 5 years. That would be crazy, bro. But it is an important launch because the game industry is financially struggling. And so it needs to help these studios with their game sales and just bring back gaming to the forefront. So I thought this was a dope spin on it. And I agree, bro. It's time for Nintendo to get this thing. Bro, we're at 99 likes. I need one single person to give the stream a thumbs up, and we're going to crush 100 likes. Shout out to ASAP with the $10. Shout out to ASAP with the $5. Shout out to Carlo Charles with the $2. Shout out to Samuel Mays with the $5. Shout out to King Borjas with the other $5. Let's get to the next news item. We got stuff to talk about. Bro, why I never put this together? Joshua, close my door when you leave the room. Bro. Kids, bro. We got a lot of kids. 6 kids. 2 in college. 4 still roaming around. And they all want money. All right. Summer Game Fest will be the day after the Switch 2 launch. I never realized this, bro. Is this IGN Summer Game Fest or Jeff Keighley's Summer Game Fest? But either way, Summer Game Fest is June 6th. June 6th. One day after the Switch 2 launches. And will be a day. Bro, there's gotta be, there has to be big Switch 2 third-party announcements headed our way on June 6th. Bro, for these developers now to optimize their games for the Xbox Series S and not optimize it for the Switch 2 is going to be crazy. It's not even going to make financial sense at this point. So, No Sad says 2 kids, Dion 2 kids. Hey, lit, bro. Shout out to the dads in the chat, bro. We lit, man. All right. So, this is why Switch 2 announcements at Summer Game Fest would go crazy. One day after the Switch 2 launches, third-party developers. This is a prime opportunity to capitalize on the Switch 2 hype train. This would be perfect. Lake Show, 3 kids. ASAP, 4 kids, 3 girls, 1 boy, and no more. Yeah, we done, bro. No more kids for us, bro. We got 3 boys, 3 girls. Hey, good stuff, bro. Shout out. Oh, you got your hands full. 3 girls. We're in the same boat, ASAP. All right. All same baby mama. Hey, thanks, ASAP. Same too. And if yours is not, somebody in the chat is not, it's all right, bro. As long as you're taking care of your kids, bro. But, easy way to capitalize off the launch day hype. Because everybody's going to, hey, we are going to stream that Summer Game Fest. We might have 2 different screens up in the chat, bro. I'm not even gonna cap. We'll have Summer Game Fest right here and another screen play the Switch 2 because we are going to be playing that Switch 2, bro. We're gonna be on that Switch. Nah. During an event, I don't know if I can't multitask. I can't do both. We'll just watch the event because I am gonna be hyped for it because Switch 2 game announcement's gonna go crazy, bro. We are. Stop lying. I'm broken. I'm blowing my nose. I can't wait for this cold to just run its course. We're getting there, though. I feel like we're getting there. Check my Discord inbox. What is it, thugs? It better be some lit news. Oh, a microphone. Suggested microphone. A new mic. Oh, what I need. I found many great ones found. Appreciate it. I'ma check it out, thugs. I needed that. That was great. Thank you, bro. I'ma check it out. I do need a good microphone. All right. So I'm gonna check that out. Appreciate it, my guy. Be fruitful and multiply. That's facts. We got 6. We don't know. Hey, no, but original plan was just 2. Wife wanted more kids. All right. So Summer Game Fest June 6th. I will be live streaming it. Definitely for those Switch 2 announcements, bro. And here's the thing. Those games on the Switch 2, they're not gonna be nerfed, bro. They are gonna look good and run good on the Switch 2. Now, I'm always gonna go for performance modes. I'm always gonna go for frame rates in games, so games are gonna go crazy on the Switch 2, and we are here for it. Bro, this announcement or this next news, oh my goodness. For me, this is hype. I don't know about y'all, how y'all feel about it. Injustice Gods Among Us 3 has been leaked to be in development. Bro, I used to go crazy on Injustice Gods Among Us on the Wii U. This game was on the Wii U. Fantastic fighting game. Injustice Gods Among Us. Probably in my top 5 now. Fighting game. But they don't make it enough for it to be like up there. Yes, Brielle. Bro, Injustice, you know that's gonna be on the Switch too. Let's show some Injustice gameplay. Bro, Injustice used to go crazy, bro. Not the announcements. Ultimate Edition trailer. Let's do it on the Wii U, bro. Let's see if they have a Wii U trailer. Bro, this was the Injustice Gods Among Us Wii U launch trailer. No way. Blast from the past. Let me show this. Wait, hold on. I need the official Nintendo one, bro. Hold on. Injustice Gods Among Us was so good, bro. Bro, I think that was the last time I really was like learning combos, trying to like really be good in a fighting game. Now I just play fighting games casually. But bruh, you did not want any of my Killer Frost in Injustice. Let me see if there's any Obi-Wan plays Injustice Gods Among Us. Let me see something. Let me see on the internet. My Killer Frost used to go crazy, bro. My combo juggles used to be insane. Hold on. B1 plays. Injustice Wii U. Hold on. Nope. Don't have any gameplay. But I used to go crazy with Injustice Gods Among Us on the Wii U. Where is she? Let me push pause. Where is Killer? Right here. You see this lady right here? My Killer Frost combos. Bam. Kick. Flip over my head. Uppercut. While you're in the air, when you're about to land, slide to hit you. And right before you land with the slide, ba 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 ba, one more juggle. Bro, I used to go crazy with my combos in Injustice Gods Among Us. This game was so good. And I actually like the first one better than the second one. But, man, this is a blast from the past watching this again, bro. Top 5 fighting games. And the first Injustice. I'm not even, somebody got to get bumped out of that list. But Injustice was good, bro. I used to be on that heavy. And it was on the Wii U. This is footage of the game running on the Wii U. The game ran good and looked good on the Wii U, bro. This is the game running on the Wii U. So, Injustice 3 on the Switch 2 is going to go crazy, bro. It's going to go crazy. So, Injustice 3 is leaked to be in development for multi-plat, but it's definitely going to be on the Switch 2. Definitely going to be on the Switch 2 and day one buy. And this speaks to, do I still have that footage? No, I don't have it. But this speaks to what I've been alluding to all stream. The Switch 2 is going to have great third-party support, man. Great third-party support. And this is what I tweeted out. The third-party devs are going to have a powerful system and a popular system. No excuses. I expect every third-party game, every major AAA third-party multi-plat to have a Switch 2 version, including GTA 6. Yes, I do still believe GTA 6 is going to be optimized and made running good and surprising people on the Switch 2. Now let's go off on a tangent for a second. Let me put some gameplay of this game. And y'all are going to like it and appreciate it. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. We're coming. We're coming. Bruh. This game right here had the whole internet raging. Metroid Prime Federation Force. I needed to get this off my chest. The most criminally underrated Metroid spin-off game was Metroid Prime Federation Force. The internet was outraged that we didn't get a true Metroid sequel in years, and instead released the game without Samus as its protagonist. That's right, Samus wasn't even in this game. I forgot it had that ball mode. The internet was outraged that the game was designed with multiplayer in mind, while Samus's adventure is typically a solo/isolated experience. The internet was outraged and missed out on a solid game. Shout out to the sponsors we beat this game with. I remember Bustin' Justin. Bustin' Justin, if you're still in the chat, you remember we played this game together and we beat it, bro, live on stream? This game was good. Re-release this game for the Switch 2 ASAP facts. Bruh. If you had 3 other people to play this game with, the game was amazing, bro. The game was so fun. And now with game chat where we can communicate even better, because that was one problem. That was an issue. There was no way to game chat with your friends on the 3DS. And so communicating was but now with game chat, it was so fun. Metro Other M was fire too, bro. It had its flaws. And even this game, I'm not saying it was a perfect game, but it was not a bad game. It was a fun game, bro. I remember beating this with sponsors live on stream, and we were having a blast playing each mission, bro. I forget if it was probably on Twitch. Was it on Twitch or my gaming channel, my other channel? But we had so much fun playing this game, bro. So, Metro Prime Federation Force, put respect on this game's name. Pivoting. Expect a lot of Switch 2 game announcements this summer. As I said, for Summer Game Fest is happening, and there should be, not could be, there will be a lot of game, and primarily third-party game announcements. Games like that's already been rated that we know coming to the Switch 2 with no official announcement yet. Assassin's Creed Shadows, we're going to get that announcement. And other games coming to the Switch 2, definitely. It's going to be a lot of games, bro. A lot of games to play, a lot of games to enjoy. It's going to be just a great time for gaming. Now, there is a new video on the internet. Tons of Cyberpunk 2077 footage has not leaked but dropped all over the internet. It's been officially released by CD Projekt Red. The game is looking good and running good. Hey, shout out. We just so happen we have Cyberpunk right here in the Nintendo Direct footage. The game is looking good and running good on that Switch. Yeah, Expedition 33. That's another game I expect to come to the Switch 2, Mike. Facts. But the game is looking good and running good. A lot of footage of Cyberpunk is on the internet right now, and a lot of people are mad simply because the Switch 2 version is looking so good, bro. There's a lot of Nintendo haters come out of the woodworks when Nintendo's going for power. But the game is looking good. I know GVG did like a frame rate analysis. Forget a digital fraudery. And the game, for the most part, and I think this is in the quality mode, 30 frames per second, pretty smooth, consistent 30 frames. There are some hiccups and dips, so I'm not going to say it's 100% 30 frames, but it wasn't even noticeable while the game was running as you was watching it. So I could imagine while you're playing it, you're going to have a great experience. Cyberpunk 2077, my most hyped third-party game on the Switch 2. Day one buy, and it's not even debatable, bruh. Also, I didn't know this was a thing. Not apparently, it's been confirmed. Fortnite on Switch 2 will support mouse mode. Mouse aiming, bro. This is my dilemma right now. I am still going to be using that Pro Controller gyro aiming, but I'm going to be trying out mouse mode in all these games, bro. And if mouse mode gets me hooked, this might be how we're going to be using it, bro. We just might be Joy-Con boys this gen. I still tweeted though that I'm still going to stick to motion aiming with the Pro Controller. Because it's just, when motion aiming is implemented right by the developers, it's real accurate, bro. So, Fortnite on Switch 2 will support mouse mode. The game looks like it's going to be 60 frames per second. It has to be 60 frames on the Switch 2, man. So we're going to get a great quality Fortnite experience. And ladies and gentlemen, we are 16 days away. 16 days. Splatoon in mouse mode is going to go crazy, bro. That's going to be scary. But we're 16 days away, ladies and gentlemen. 16 days away from the console launching. But I thought this footage was crazy, bro. Nintendo Today app showed more Mario Kart World footage, and these zebras running by looked so good, bro. It looked so good on the Nintendo Today app. So I just can't wait to play this game, bro. I can't wait to play Mario Kart World. Now, some more crazy Metroid news. This news is actually real crazy. Nintendo has renewed, wait, let me put up, hey, let's get it right, bro. Let's just let it marinate. Metroid Prime 3. All right, let's put this trailer up. Metroid Prime 3 Corruption. Dope game. Dope game. You know what? I don't think I finished it. I remember I got to one part in Metroid Prime 3 where she was like scaffolding, like holding on with hooks on rails. And I started playing something else. I never went back to it. But that's neither here or there. I think this is the only Prime game. All right, neither here or there. All right. But Metroid Prime 3 Corruption. Nintendo has renewed trademarks for Metroid Prime 3 and, for me, more importantly, Metroid Prime Hunters. Hunters had multiplayer. Prime 2 Echoes also had multiplayer. You're right, Broken. I'm glad you mentioned that. I'm still holding out that Prime 4 on Switch 2 will have online multiplayer. And this is why I still say that, bro. I still feel the last, y'all remember that Prime 4 trailer in the Nintendo Direct or wherever they had it? The last scene that showed Samus in a red suit almost loading in a multiplayer lobby. That's what it looked like to me. I felt like that was a multiplayer tease, bro. I think this is a multiplayer tease in the game. So I'm holding out that the game is still going to have online multiplayer. Bro, this game has online multiplayer this year. I'm going to be on this every day, bro. Going to be on this every day, bro. You got to think 2 out of the 4 Prime games that's already been released had multiplayer. So we have a 50% chance that this game will have online multiplayer. Let's go to the Nintendo Today app, y'all. Couple things I still need to get, man. Where is, I was about to say, where my phone at, bro? My kids be just taking my stuff. All right. Let's check out what's new in the Nintendo Today app. Let's make it do what it do. Let's turn on that Elgato. Hold on. This is it. This is it. Toads dropping from, bro. 20 toads. Today is the 20th, bro. We are at the end of the month, man. We're coming to the end of the month, bruh. We are so close, bruh. Switch 2 is almost here, bruh. The Prime 3 games. You're right. It does have Prime in it. Metroid Prime Federation Force. You're right. 3. So, bro, multiplayer has to happen. All right. First Nintendo Switch 2 experience. Bruh. They're just showing people playing the Switch 2. Why, Nintendo? Only some of these videos show on screen. Nintendo has, let me see. And this is the welcome tour. These are people playing the Bro, I'm tight, bro. I'm tight because let me see if I could get these videos up. Let me hold on. I'm gonna get it for y'all. I'm gonna still get it. All right. Let's get these Switch 2 videos up. Nope, it's not. All right, rip. It's just experiences of people playing Welcome Tour. How was drag and drive? Is this one gonna work? Why did they use different video formats? I've never experienced controls like this before. So people, it's just people from the Nintendo experience. All right, this was a fail today. Nintendo Today app, binocular view of World 3. Is this gonna show up? All right, all of them. But I don't know why it does that. It shows the thing, and then when the video starts to play, it just goes black on my screen. I gotta figure out how to probably get it. I don't think there's a way though. Cool. Hold on. Because when I do full screen, that still doesn't do anything. That. See, and it shows like I can see when I'm pushing the buttons, but the actual video just doesn't show up for y'all. Oh well, rep for today's Nintendo Today app experience. Anyway, it's just showing about Nintendo experience. If it was like something real crazy, I would try to find the video on the internet. All right, y'all. This is where we're gonna stop today's stream. We're gonna be heading out. It was still lit though. Today's stream was lit. Wait. Oh. Yeah, we already knew that. Each Nintendo account has a separate feed in the news app. All right, y'all. We're gonna be heading out. What do y'all think about everything we talked about? Hold on, let me get this right. Well, I can fix this off stream. Sound off in the comment section below. I wanna know. But before you go, bro, I didn't do a bro in this video. Whatever. Click that subscribe button. Stay up to date. All things Nintendo. We out. It's that Cyberpunk, bro. All right, we out. Peace, y'all. Thanks for hanging out, man. Oh, wait, no. I got to show everybody love, bro, who went crazy with the super chats today. ASAP with the 10. ASAP with the 5. Carlo with the 2. Samuel with the 5. King Borhaus with 5. Star Switch Gaming with 2. Herson with 5. Lake Show 5. Easy 20. Easy with the 20. Herson with the 10. Chloe with the 5. Samuel with the 10. Lake Show with the 2. Easy with the 20. Appreciate it, everybody. Really do, man. Helps the content, helps keep things going. Let's go. I'll see y'all later. We out. Peace.
Oh, we have our camera! Reggie Fils-Aimé!
Obi-Wan plays.
Yes, right. What's up? All right.
Obi-Wan plays.